Hello there, welcome to a brand new Hobby Streak week. This week we start with day 2427, but as ever, I continued with the roleplay. We played, oh god, I can't remember his name. Wild Things in the Witchlight. That's not right, that's definitely not right, but something about the Witchlight. Absolute blast, it was the last session. Next week is me, so a little bit nervous about that. But this was a lot of fun to play. I played a barbarian for the first time, and I've got to say, I absolutely fell in love with him. But that is indicative of my rolls yesterday. Lots of terrible rolling. But I do love Gronk. He's a fantastic character. On today, though, it's just monotonous, boring batch painting, and oh god, I want it to end. I'm so tired of it. Ugh. Anyway, so I got all the gold basically finished, well not finished, mostly finished, just now had to wash. I can highlight it tomorrow, it shouldn't take too long. And I did the pipes, and that was literally all that I had time for. The whole thing took 2 hours. I am sick of batch painting, I absolutely hate it, and I've still got 20 more slaanesh guys to paint, but they're going to get painted a lot quicker, I can tell you that. The reason why it's basically taken such a long time is mostly because of all the details on these. I knew these guys were going to paint in my backside, sort of before I started them. Hopefully they'll be finished tomorrow. If not tomorrow, they'll be finished Wednesday. I did want to get them done today, but I've got to do decorating. Annoyingly, I've got to put some tiles down, so that's going to be an interesting experience. I've only ever done that once before, and this time I'm tiling a bathroom. So, yippee. That's irrelevant, though. Tomorrow, more slaanesh. In a world where one man is tired of painting the same miniatures over and over, he has to continue, and it's doing his head in on day 2428. I'm so close to being finished. I've had enough of these guys. I really... Why did I decide to paint 12 in one go? I don't know. I should have just stuck to 6, but they're out of the way almost. I got all the painting done. I started the basing, but of course I've got to wait for that the Sterland mud to dry. Hopefully that'll be dry in the afternoon, so I can quickly dry brush the bases, paint the rims, and then put the transfers on, and then I can finally see the back of these guys. They are lovely models, but oof, I've not had a good time painting them, mostly because of their giant weapons, quite frankly. Yeah, so it hasn't been a pleasant experience, not gonna lie to you, but they're so close to being done now. I sprayed up some more slaanesh as well, because I want to get these guys out of the way. Sprayed up the rest of the box. Start those soon. Today is day 2429, and well, I'm going to continue. I'm going to start Daredevil and Electra from Marvel Zombies, as last night I decided to completely finish off these slaanesh Noise Marines. I finished off the bases and put the transfers on, and I'm done. Thank the heavens. Really been looking forward to painting Daredevil and Electra. I think they're really nice models. But pretty much hit a wash wall immediately within, well, 5 seconds, really, to be honest, because I'd sprayed them the red. So after that, I thought I'd move on to some more Marvel stuff. This time, however, it's Marvel Crisis Protocol. And I'm going to start work on Sandman and the Vulture. However, it's just going to be mostly Sandman today because, well, going to start getting that sand painted, but then I immediately hit a wash wall after I got the base colour down. Thankfully, though, the stuff for Daredevil and Electra had dried, and then it was a very dry, brushy day. Dry brushed all the red on Daredevil and Electra, and then start to paint their skin. Hit a wash wall with that, and then immediately start to dry brush the sand on Sandman. In the end, though, I need this break from batch painting. I've still got 20 more of the guys from the slaanesh to paint, but before I start those guys, I'm going to enjoy myself a little bit and paint some individual models. I also got a gift from Shameful Roleplay. It's the White Box. It's an OSR RPG. A fantastic little game that I haven't actually tried yet, but he's raved about, and I can't wait to try it. Thank you very much, Mr. G. Today is day 2430, and it's going to be a nice relaxing day today as I finish off Daredevil and Electra. I will be starting with, however, the sand on Sandman, just to finish that off, get that out of the way, ready for tomorrow. Didn't take too long whatsoever. It's literally just 2 more dry brushes. Just adding a little bit of wraithbone in there just to get the sand a little bit brighter. I decided I want the sand to look more like construction sand rather than beach sand, because it makes more sense to me that there'd be more construction sand laying about rather than like beach sand in New York, which is obviously where Spider-Man resides. After that, I then went ahead and continued with Daredevil and Electra, and it didn't take too long whatsoever. It was such a relief, basically spending, in total, possibly about 3 hours painting 2 models. Oh, how I love Marvel and how I love their models. It's why I do so much of it. You get so much more painted, so much more done, and there's so much more variety than there is when you're painting stuff like Warhammer and Star Wars Legion and stuff like that. Not that I hate those things, I still really love them, but it's just, for me, painting-wise, I find a lot more joy in painting this stuff than I do the other stuff. However, in the end, it all needs to be painted. Well, it doesn't need to be painted. I feel like it needs to be painted because I think I've actually developed some form of severe OCD over the years, or I really have to get things painted before they go on the battlefield. Anyway, very happy the way things have turned out today. Finish off probably won't finish off Sandman and Vulture tomorrow, but we'll get more done with them. Overall, very happy. Got a free message. Woo! Today's day 2431. I'm going to do a little bit more on Sandman and Vulture. I'm really not feeling it today, to be honest. I'm just not in the mood for painting. I'm going to get a little bit done. Like I put some tiles down yesterday, and now my hand like really hurts because I had to like do a lot of manual breaking of the tiles for certain sections. And yeah, the thing I'm using was not comfortable to use, and it's kind of done my hand in. So I kind of like, it's a bit uncomfortable to paint at the moment. Plus, as well, I'm a bit stuffy because of the pollen and things like that. My eyes are stinging. So it's just all of those things combined have made me not really want to continue. However, after I hit the wash wall, I did start work on the Laughing He-Man, or Prince Adam from the Masters of the Universe Battleground range. As I thought, he's going to be a fun little model to paint. Basically, both were. I hit a wash wall fairly quickly and then just went, nah, that'll do for today. I'll get a little bit more done tomorrow. I should be in a better mood, and hopefully my hand is not going to be, well, as uncomfortable and nightmarish as it is right now. Today is day 2432, and it's another short day again today, as it's Saturday and I don't have as much time as I normally would. Going to continue with Sandman and Vulture, of course. As regular viewers know, I absolutely hate painting green, so I'm going to make sure I get this out of the way today, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. These guys are probably going to be finished tomorrow, there's not really much left to do on them now. It's mostly just sort of scenery work and a few minor details, like the things jutting out of Sandman, and the stuff that's on his, like, I don't know, sand things. I have no idea what they're called, because I haven't actually looked at his card yet. I've just painted these things. I haven't actually looked at him. Had a lot of fun painting the skin, to be honest, and I think I've done quite a good job with the green. So that's today's painting out of the way, but I did get a delivery today. I'm quite excited. More paints arrived, some much needed refills of paints that I use on a regular basis. I actually made a purchase from Element Games. I got 4 paints, free sweetie, of course. Some stickers that I'm never going to use. They're just going to, you know, probably go in the bin, but I appreciate the effort for those who like stickers. And then finally, the latest Kill Team set, Blood and Zeal. I'm going to crack that open and actually start putting some stuff together today, spray them up, and hopefully start on Monday. Later on in the day, I managed to put together one of the kill teams and went downstairs and sprayed them up. And even more later on in the evening, I put together some more Masters of the Universe Battleground stuff. Today is day 2433. I'm going to finish off Sandman and Vulture for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Yeah, I'm tired. It's been an absolute blast painting these guys. Really do enjoy painting the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. Atomic Mass always do amazing. Well, not always. Most of the time do incredibly wonderful models to paint. And these guys are no exception. And that's coming from someone who absolutely detests painting green, and most of this set, because these guys from a 4-pack have been green, apart from Shocker. But yeah, absolute blast. Love painting them. I think I've done a good enough job, and yeah, very, very happy. In total, I'm incredibly happy, to be honest, about this week as well. I've managed to finish off the first, well, 2 units for the for Slaanesh. I'll start the next one soon. More zombie stuff and more Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. Very happy with the way all of that has come out as well. And of course, starting on some He-Man stuff, getting back in the swing of things with those, because they're splendid models. They're fantastic models to paint. If you haven't got Master Universe Battleground, definitely pick it up. Anyway, that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and well, all that's left to say is goodbye for now. So goodbye for now.